What do people ask you to do? What's your most successful impersonation?
Oh, shit.
Would you say? I know they all are, but
they like the
gotta be one that people always ask you to do.
They like the Tony Soprano.
Oh yeah, you'd be killing.
Fucking Meadow and AJ. She's going out of the fucking Aries. She's got the Matagapa with the good fucking gravy. All my kids love it. Meadow and AJ. And my sister Janice and fucking Johnny Shaq.
Yo, that shit is crazy to me. That shit is...
I don't know, my voice might be a little
fried.
fried.
You ever walked in an Italian spot, an all-Italian joint, and you start talking like that, the whole fucking place will look at you, right? They be like, yo, what the fuck?
They love it. And when I do it at the show, it's like the Italians go, fucking niggas good.
You know, that one guy, he does a good Denzel.
Oh, just C. King?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Of all the dudes that did Denzel, me, Godfrey, my man Reggie Reg out of Chicago, C. King, and Dean Edwards. And again, this plays to people going, man, you a hater. You don't give it up to other people. I said, listen, C. King is so cold with it. I stopped doing it because I felt foolish. He's dead the fuck on. And every chance I get to promote him, I tell people will still hit me up and go, yo, you're Denzel. I go, C. King, he got the crown, man.
He got that.
He got the crown.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Sometimes, you know, you got to big sometimes somebody does something so good, you don't want to fuck with it.
Well, you know, everybody, like there's certain impressions that everybody owns. Like you go, Frank Caliendo owns Madden. C. King owns Denzel. Jay Farrell owns Will Smith. So for me, it's like Tony Soprano, Shaq, you know.
As long as I score 28-10, I'm going to dominate. If you don't score 28-10, you ain't going to dominate. I get the ball on inside, outside game. You got to get a big dog the ball, man.
Yo, but why you got to put the eyes?
That's comedic. That's a little comedic.
That's the part of it. Yo, why you making it look like he in the back of the bus, man? Shaq is so
he sound just like that.
Yo, he sound just like, but you ain't see the eyes? Yo, look, yo, kid.
Shaq.
He was doing the real.
Shaq loves it.
In the yellow bus.
Shaq loves it. But
Shaq loves it?
He loves it. He was on Drake.
Hey, I love Jadakiss, but he really fucking me up with this Euro step shit.
I might
this
get
is like,
you a
now listen.
contract.
No. You being a comedian, you seen that shit. You thought somebody helped. Anybody threw the battery in his back for him to hit me with that? That was too good. Yo, that shit was too good.
Joe, I can't keep fighting you for verbal rebound position. Listen, rappers and comedians
have a
little bit of, because it's wordplay. It's jokes, it's metaphors, it's punchlines. So that's not a surprise. Listen, I can rap, but I'm not a rapper. But I can some lyrics. Facts. Let me see, I don't want to embarrass myself, but because I tried to do a Biggie impression and it was awful. But I wrote the lyrics where I said something about Biggie baby delivers, cold like the shivers, talk slick shit, spit game is vicious, malicious. How I roll through you like a cancer, doc speak bleak, talk about your chances, seem to work slow, the chemo, flesh to the bone marrow, life went on arrow, fuck sorrow, fuck beef, make peace with your priest at least, nigga think about tomorrow, Papa, spot ya, Biggie B done dropped ya, Chris keep it real, keep it frank like Sinatra. Something like that. Okay. So I'm not a rapper, but I you know what I mean?
I can respect
and I'm
that.
better than this new generation. These niggas is garbage.
And you was using the B.I. voice a little bit.
How you?
But I don't really have it like that.
I'm gonna ask you one last question. When's the one time you stepped in shit and you just said, "Holy shit"?
Comedically? Oh, that's easy. We ended that Def Comedy Jam tour at the Garden, and at that time, before the clip that I did eventually that went viral, 14 million, I was at a radio station in San Francisco, and I did...
So it went viral back then?
No. I'm talking about later, after this moment. And I did Jay-Z, DMX, Snoop, rapping, and it went viral. But before this, the Garden, I didn't write it down. I just thought, I'm going to wing it. And I'm going to just go off the head. And this is why you have to have respect for what you do. I bombed so horrifically. And as I'm walking past Kid Capri's table, two dudes is standing over there at the DJ booth, and one of them goes, I don't know if they said it on purpose so I could hear it or just the timing. He was like, man, that nigga was garbage. And I had to walk back from the Garden to the Hotel Sheridan on 57. I felt like Will Smith and I Am Legend. There was no cars, no people. It was just lonely. It was me by myself. It was the loneliest walk
It's
ever.
like change gon' come.
So then that's when I went, you know what, dude? You got to respect this shit. So I smoked the blunt and I wrote. And I wrote the lyrics out and cut to, that's when I did it at the radio station and it went viral.
Fine.
Yeah.
You know what? He just reminded me, this podcast, there's certain guys you can't really big up like that, right? So there's some people I big up and they try to diss me. Like Kid Capri, I call him one of my top 5. It wasn't good enough. He's on his Instagram. We got to discuss this. I seen him at Ray DeJean's funeral. I said, yo, kid, I can't even big you up. Like, I can't even big you up. I call you the number 1 on my top 5 and you still got a problem with it. You on your Instagram like, yo, we got to talk about that. I'm like, yo, kid, I can't be. It's certain guys I'm realizing on this podcast that you can't even big them up because somehow that turns into, how we going to turn this into some other shit?
Right. Dude, sometimes when you speak in your regular voice, especially if I've been smoking a lot and drinking, I get a little raspy. I've been working on it. No doubt. But, you know, let's get it, baby. Congratulations, homie. 1.1 million in a short week. So I'm working on it. Let me see if hold up. And I ain't animated like say a Busta Rhyme. The real shit you get when you break down my line. Had that to the fact I went plat a bunch of time. Time zap of my influence on pop culture. I'm supposed to be number 1 on everybody's list. Oh!
I love you, Tony Soprano. I used you on the intro to the album.
The fucking course you did. You know the fucking deal. All the guys are the fucking Italians. You know what it is? I seen you with the fucking Euro step. You're pretty good.
I think you figured out everything. You just answered it. I think if you analyze this video, you can make certain changes to catapult you to the next level. Just look at the words you said and just make some adjustments.
You know, I think part of what puts me, or what's gonna put me on this path is doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like for once upon a time ago, I was against the whole social media, putting stand-up clips out. I was against that. But then I was like, you know what, man? I took a page out of Matt Rife's book and was like, let me hire a videographer and let me, pay to play. And because I did that, I went from, within the course of 3 months, I went from 300,000 Instagram followers to 1.4. You know, my Facebook jumped from 300,000 to 1.8. So, and people is funny. Like, I always say most people are fucking idiots because people will say shit online like, man, all he do is crowd work. Do he ever tell a joke? And I said, listen, man, you don't give the kid cocaine away for free. I'm giving you a sample of the product. Once you like the sample, now come to the show and pay for the key. I gotta tell you this. I gotta cut up your food for you to eat like your mother did when you were a toddler so you don't choke. Certain things is common fucking knowledge. Why I gotta tell you this? That's crazy. Man, he's funny. All he does is impressions. So I'm 36 years in this game, and all I know how to do is dunk.
Man, I sit down in the studio sometimes. Like, I heard some shit somebody said, you definitely don't want no part of this, what I'm about to say. He's not responsible for the next line. But somebody said, they not like us. I forget who it was, said that it wasn't mixed right. Somebody said, yo, that wasn't mixed right. Right? I forget who. James, look that up right now because that's important. Somebody said, yo, the music wasn't mixed right, right? And then some people agreed with the person, Rodney Jerkins, somebody agreed with him and said, yeah, it could have been mixed better, right? But all we know is that they not like us is a smoker. That shit tilted the whole hemisphere. Right? And so when I get in the studio with producers and they start to talk about a smash hit record, they be like, the snare wasn't right. The 808, I'm like, yo, bro, no one gives a fuck about what it should have been or how professional it is. The fucking record's number 1. It's a fucking hit. And I've been in there in the studio with producers. This guy didn't use the Tinkerbell right. He didn't, my man, who gives a fuck? This shit is number 1. And so, who was that? DJ Vlad said what?
Well, listen, Vlad.
No, but the engineers agreed with him. They said, Kendrick sent that shit in and said, I want it out in a half an hour. So the engineer was like, yo, I couldn't even mix it. It was just, it was a good, it was a smash hit. He did the best he could and that shit went out there. So he actually was right. I didn't hear it like that. When I hear that shit going crazy in the club, in the stadium and everything going crazy, I'm like, yo, it's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know how we were supposed to end
impersonation. No, because why did I come up with that scenario? You know, I'm fried. I keep telling you.
You showing me.